Howdy doody. Welcome back to the ranch. My name is Mick. You read that right. I gotta move my equipment. Evicted. Kicked out. Abandoned. Left on the side of the road. Cold. Alone. Anyway, it's not that dramatic. This is my boss's yard where I get to keep all my old equipment, bigger trucks and trailers and such. He's kind enough to let me use some space. So whenever he tells me to tighten up or move or altogether just get out, I say, yes sir, may I have another? So today I've got a set of keys, a jump pack, and my hopes and dreams. We're gonna see if we can get all these old ladies fired up and moved over to another location. So as you can tell by me being dressed like Ralphie, it's pretty cold out. We're really dropping in temperature here in Cleveland. So this is gonna be a true cold start video, which is really all we're gonna be doing today, just a moving day. So we're gonna see, I got 3 diesels, 1 gas, and then maybe 1 surprise diesel as well. We're going to start with that 7.3 there because that thing I don't have high hopes for. I purchased that rig with the idea in mind of reliability, and that's pretty much the opposite of what I got. Honestly, that 86 there that I bought as a non-runner has been more reliable than that supposedly ready-to-work 7.3 Power Stroke. If you've seen the video series on that Power Stroke, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, click the info card box. Catch up. Been a pain in my side. I have not started that thing since the last day we worked on it, which was probably about 8 months ago now, somewhere around there. I know that it's firing on 6 of 8 cylinders, or it was 8 months ago. So I don't have high hopes, but I'd like to start with that thing first so I can figure out a plan B in the event that it doesn't fire up. So let's move over to that thing. All right, let's check this thing out. Haven't cracked open the door in a minute. Unfortunately, I would have loved to be using this thing, but it's just been sitting here, neglected. Oh yeah. We got some mouse turds in here. Oh well. Here she be, 7.3 diesel. Fortunately, I was smart enough to disconnect the batteries, but I'm sure they're still dead. But also, fortunately, I brought my jump pack, which I just purchased, because I bought one, spent $400 on it, and it was a piece of junk. So I got this one, and I have high hopes. So we'll hook this thing up, cycle the glow plugs a couple times, see what happens. Apologies for all the unnecessary noise. There's a semi parked right behind you, just sitting there. I don't know why. Alright, give it a shot. Not even remotely trying. Can't really remember how this guy liked ether. We're gonna try it. It's not looking good. Yeah, no, that was just running off a straight ether. So, still not getting fuel for some reason. I don't know. I hate this thing. Okay, I was worried about that. Not a fan. Would love to fix this up and sell it, just to get it out of my hair. So if you're interested in a Power Stroke, I wanna get it to, you know, the point where it's a reliable truck first, and then sell it, get my money out of it, because I bought it as a reliable truck. But now I gotta go into a plan B, which, here's the trouble. I got 3 trucks here, but only one of me, so Uber is going to be involved at some point. So I can trailer that truck over. The problem is my trailer's not big enough for that truck. Fenders aren't wide enough to carry a dually. Weight would probably be fine, but it's just not going to work. I don't have enough space between my fenders and the ramps to squeeze in the dually wheels behind the fenders, so it's just not going to work. So I got to rob a trailer, but I think I'm going to go easy pickings first. Get this thing out of here, which I need to load up with all my crap that's sitting in the Connex box right now. So I'm going to fire up the IDI, hook to this trailer, load her up, bring her over, get my spot established, bring this truck back as my means of getting back here, park it, fire up the DT466, hook that to this trailer, get my roller and my hot box on this trailer, bring it over, drop it, leave it, take the DT over to another yard, rob a trailer that's big enough for the Power Stroke, load that thing on with a skid steer that's floating around here somewhere, drop it off at the other yard. But this is where I have a question mark, because I don't know what I can pull this off the trailer with, because I don't think there's really any equipment over there. There might be like a backhoe or something that we could fire up, and that's where the surprise cold start is going to come in, because I don't even know what's over there. But somehow get this thing off the trailer, and then we can Uber back. Yeah, leave the DT, Uber back, drive this sucker over there, drive it home, and then maybe hitch a ride off of someone else to grab my work truck from there. I don't know. It's going to be a cluster, but we'll figure it out. Let's start with the white trailer. In order to do that, fire up the IDI, which, as you know, my pride and joy. This thing hasn't been starting in a minute. It's cold out. It's like 25 right now. Brisk wind chill isn't helping. Now let's see how she does. First real cold start of the day. A little angry, but not too bad. I'm going to throw my trailer hitch on here. I think that's a 2-inch ball for that little enclosed trailer. While this thing warms up, give her a little revs once she's warm, and start loading that trailer up. Having a backup camera would really come in handy.
Are you lifting with your back? Of course I'm lifting with my back.
I'm gonna give myself a hernia one of these days.
Come on and cry me a river.
Okay. Blow this thing up and hit the road.
Cry me a river.
Alright, here's the next unknown, and really the last of the unknowns. Haven't started this thing up in a while because when I really started focusing on the channel, I pulled back from my side business, which is the asphalt business. So I haven't started this roller in my glove in a fat minute. But essentially, it's just a lawnmower. It's just a Honda gas engine. If you remember, back on the channel, early on in the channel, I was having fuel pump issues and replaced the fuel pump on this. So I should be good, except idiot me left the battery hooked up. And it's been hooked up probably since that day. So that's gonna be dead. Let me find a key though. No, not a chance. Jump pack. Okay. Now it's snowing, which, if you know me, you know I love the snow. But days like today, I'd rather it was sunny. Here's the fuel pump going. A little loose connection, maybe that was it. Okay. So far, I'm liking this jump pad. Throttle, neutral. Remember there being choke on this somewhere. Holy stuff. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. Try again. Nothing. Am I getting fuel? Survey says yes, definitely getting fuel. Might just need a little sniffy of ether just to wake her up a bit. All right, fishy, wake up.
Fishy! Wake up! Wake up!
What are you telling me? Tell me you got spark. You're firing. Down, and I don't know if you can tell from the camera, the snow is starting to fall.
I hope you like what I did to y'all lawnmower.
Okay, while that's over there warming up and hopefully charging that battery and cleaning out that carb, I'm gonna fire up the DT466, which of course is my other old reliable type of truck. So let's hook my ground in here, see if this old girl will fire up. Impacts on battery terminals, because people love that. I'm gonna assume that these batteries are good. And if they aren't, then I'll just have to take it off to get the jump pack over here. But she should be all right. Give our oil a quick little look-see, but she don't leak much and she don't use much, so I'm gonna assume. Yep. Just under full there. Let's leave the hood open for this one. Wake up, little darling. I shouldn't have said it. I shouldn't have said it. Man, that little jump pack is proving to be my best purchase in a long time. Not sponsored, just really, really good. That little baby go. I love this truck. I really do. This is really what made me an International fan. I actually had this dump truck before I had my IDI, which if you don't know is made by International as well. So if you missed the reverse cam video, here's another look at it. Hard to do while recording, but if I could do that while recording, that's saying something. Work your body's own fireplace, or however that saying goes. Loading smooth drum rollers on anything that isn't a tilt deck is always sketchy. I hate this part. Do we think it'll restart? Place your bets. Alright, this time I'm gonna just had a stroke there. This time I'm gonna unhook the battery so it doesn't die. Here's your surprise cold start number 1. This is a Bobcat S175 diesel. It's got a Kubota. I think it's a 4-cylinder Kubota. Nice machine. It'll start right up. Oh. You've watched the previous videos, you've seen the treads on these before, so they had a retread stuck on some tires on this thing. Uneventful, but I can tell it's been sitting because all the electronics were really cold, kind of slow. Fires right up every time. Strap all this down, bring this load over, and then we got to figure out a trailer. All right, another one strapped down. Let's hit the road. Well, the only available trailer is on a truck, and I've got permission to take that truck. So here's a cold start of a 2019 Duramax, which is way, way too nice for me. Way too nice. Man, did I mention this thing is too nice for me? Those gates, so spring loaded, you just, you know, with a finger, throw them over and they just lay right down. Anyway, I'm gonna jump in this skid steer and see if I can't load this truck up. Unfortunately, I don't think you can see it, but there's a piece of STR35 behind the truck sticking straight up in the air. That's in the ground, so I don't have a lot of room to work with here, but snake her in. Forgive me for being cautious, but I can't see anything, and everything except the truck going on the trailer is not mine. Another one loaded up, ready to go. Sure is nice to have nice equipment. Look at this thing. Ooh. All right, let's hit the road. I gotta figure out how to get this thing off the trailer. Well, we got it back, but it's 4:45 in Cleveland, and you know what that means. It's dark. And I ain't got no lights at all. So unfortunately, I gotta keep moving. Recording's not gonna be great, but I'm gonna strip this thing down, and I'll see if it rolls at all, if I can get my wheel chocks out. Maybe I can just roll it off the trailer, but there's a backhoe back there, so I think either way we're gonna be doing a cold start on that thing too. Oh, it's getting dark. Dark, dark. See if we can't fire up that hoe. All right, old girl, what are you telling me? This is New Holland triple nickel. Must be nice to have equipment that just fires right up no matter when you want it to. Now we're in business. Thinking I might just hook a chain to this thing and pull it off, and then just kind of use the bucket as my stopper just to get it off the trailer, and then I can go in front of it to push it back into its spot. That should work out all right. What I really don't want to do is crush things like my taillights and stuff like that, so fingers crossed. And this is why when they say it pays to have good friends is a real thing. I need to get me some friends, I guess. we got it all moved. And it's late, it's dark, it's cold. I'm ready to go home. But the job's done. I really didn't want to drag this out for another day and come back tomorrow. Plus, I'd like to get this video out tomorrow, so I'm going to go home and put my head down and edit all night long. But that's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm just happy to be done and moved. Everything is here, safe and sound. Had a few issues, but we got it all licked. So that's that for that. Does that make sense? That's that for that. That's that for today, for this week. I'm waiting on parts right now for that international pickup. I would have liked to be working on that this weekend, which I am going to tinker a little bit, but radiator is going to be an issue for me. I'm trying to source one, but we'll get it figured out. So that's up and coming as well. We got a lot going on, like I always say. So happy to have this done. I hope you enjoyed following along, even though it wasn't a big exciting day. At least we got some cold starts in with all the equipment that I own, plus a few others, which I don't even think I went through what's in this New Holland. I'm not sure. It's diesel, but I don't know what they came with, and I'm not gonna find out. So if you know, let me know. So with that, that brings this one to a close. I hope you all enjoyed. I will see you all in the next one, but do not forget, don't be afraid to grab that wrench, get after it. See you next time.